Hello there, I'm that gamer guy, back with another video, and my first official video of 2018. And if you're a long-term viewer, then you know that on this channel I like to start the year off with some Geekolutions. For those not in the know, Geekolutions are fairly self-explanatory. They're resolutions for geeks. So last year I set myself 5 challenges: a gaming challenge, a film challenge, a TV challenge, a music challenge, and a personal challenge. Challenge. You know when you say a word over and over again it doesn't sound right anymore. So before I move on to my Geekolutions for 2018, I'm going to recap my Geekolutions for 2017 and see if I achieved them or not. And if it's anything like 2016's Geekolutions, probably not. I'll be linking all of my previous Geekolutions down in the description in case you want to see them. So let's just jump straight into the disappointment. My gaming challenge for 2017 was to play Chrono Trigger, Earthbound and Ni no Kuni. Didn't play any of them. Yet I did not play a single one of those games. In my defence, I probably did play at least 100 hours of Breath of the Wild, and I am still attempting my Eternal Final Fantasy challenge that I set myself 2 years ago. So yeah, gaming challenge was a big fat fail. So like before, I'll bring that challenge forward into this year. These gaming challenges are certainly stacking up. So my film challenge for 2017 was to go to the cinema more. This I actually have done. I think I've probably gone at least once, if not twice a month this year, which I think is good when you take into consideration that I choose to not pay to see Hollywood blockbusters. In fact, my next video is most likely going to be my favourite films of 2017. But yeah, film challenge success. My TV challenge for 2017 was to watch through Oz, 6 Feet Under and Sopranos. Yeah, didn't do that. I did watch Oz, but I didn't get around to The Sopranos or 6 Feet Under. However, I did manage to finish True Blood, which was part of my Geekolutions from 2016. And also I did start, finish and become obsessed with Twin Peaks. So once again, I'll carry that challenge forward into this year. And once again, TV challenge failed. 1 out of 3 so far, these odds aren't looking good. Music challenge for 2017 was to listen to more albums. Yeah, I think I probably did this. Rather than just listening to the same current catchy singles on repeat, I actually somewhat went out of my comfort zone and listened to the full albums of those singles. I say that my Spotify 2017 Wrapped was still pretty awful, but hey, it's a work in progress. 2 out of 4, this is the decider, and I already know the outcome. My personal challenge 2017, I say it every year, was to create consistent content. So here's the deal. I think I probably uploaded to YouTube more in 2017 than I did in 2016, but it's still not as much as I'd like to, especially given the new YouTube algorithm that seems to be here to stay, which tends to favour channels that upload on a regular basis, and that at the moment is not me. I also said that I wanted to upload more blogs this year. If you've watched near enough any of that Gamer Guy video up until this point, you'll see that at the end of the video I say, I also write a gaming blog which I'll leave a link to down below. If at any point in 2017 you clicked that link, you would see 2 or 3 posts and nothing else. And that's down to 2 reasons. One is I am my own worst critic. As much as I love gaming and talking and writing about gaming, when it comes to putting out my thoughts and opinions, especially in the written form, I am so meticulous in what I want to say and how I want to say it, to the point where I probably wrote and rewrote 2 or 3 blogs that I just never ended up uploading. And the second reason, following on from the first, is time. In the weekdays I'm working. Throughout the weekend, unless I choose to sacrifice time that could be spent either relaxing or socialising, I don't have the time, or at least I'm not prepared to make the time, to write a blog and make YouTube videos. Consequently, I have deleted my blog, and I'm angry and disappointed with myself because of it. But there we go, another challenge failed. So I finished 2017 with 2 out of 5 Geekolutions achieved, the exact same amount as 2016. Improvement is clearly not being made, so if I don't get at least 3 out of 5 for 2018, I think I can establish that there is no point in setting myself these challenges. Which brings us nicely onto my Geekolutions for this year. My 5 Geekolutions for 2018. So my gaming challenge for this year, to add to the ongoing stack, is to play through the Kingdom Hearts series. 2018, Kingdom Hearts 3 is set to be released, meaning it's been over 12 years since the last main entry in the series. I was 14 when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. Whether or not Kingdom Hearts 3 actually comes out this year is anyone's guess. Square Enix don't have the best track record for release dates. Final Fantasy 15. But just in case, I want to play at least the 1.5 and 2.5 remixes, because if you're aware of the Kingdom Hearts series, then you know that at this point the story is so confusing. There's about 15 games scattered across 15 different games consoles, and I could really use the recap. So my film challenge for 2018. As I mentioned earlier, in this year just gone, I became obsessed with Twin Peaks. Consequently, I want to dive further into the world of David Lynch. So I've seen a few of David Lynch's films, I studied a few of his short films at college, and now that I think about it, I remember finding them pretentious. But I'm a lot older now and my horizons have broadened. So this year I want to watch the entire filmography of David Lynch. Short films, feature films, documentaries, the works. So hopefully I'm not too disturbed by the end. So my TV challenge for 2018 was originally just going to be one show. That show being The X-Files. Buffy and now Twin Peaks are my favourite TV shows, and I've heard many people compare The X-Files to both of them. Evidently 90s mystery, horror, sci-fi is my thing. The X-Files in itself was a long show with a lot of episodes, so as I said, that was initially going to be my only challenge for this year. And then I discovered that Friends is now on Netflix. Oh dear. Now, I'm not a huge fan of American sitcoms, but for any child that grew up in the 90s, Friends is a part of their childhood. And whilst I think I've probably seen every Friends episode, I definitely haven't seen them in order and back to back. So I'm going to say that Friends is a secondary challenge, a half-pointer, but The X-Files is the focus. So my music challenge this year, following on from listening to more albums, is to listen to more discographies. That's such a hard word to say. Discographies. To artists whose earlier work I haven't listened to, or artists that I've only listened to their greatest hits. I will instead listen to their... Shut up! I will instead listen to their entire discography. Shut up! Thanks to the blessing that is Spotify, I can now listen to their entire discography. Okay, so my fifth and final Geekolution, my personal challenge. Can you guess what it's going to be? That's right, create consistent content. Let's be honest guys, who am I kidding? I'm going to do my best. I've got some new ideas for videos that will be surfacing at some point in the year, one of which is incorporating what was my blog series into a YouTube series, and I have had requests to upload actual gaming videos, so you can expect to see those at some point. However, I have a slight announcement for any regular viewers. It sounds wanky to make a big deal about it, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Starting in March, I am going travelling. I have now quit my job and I'm going to be travelling across Europe. Obviously, whilst I'm out there, I'm not going to be able to do this, but I do intend on uploading weekly videos, I guess documenting my travels. Not quite vlogging, but somewhere in that field. I appreciate that travel probably isn't going to be to all of my subscribers' interests, but please bear with me because I will be back at some point in the summer. God, this is going to be a long video. I feel like this is 3 videos in one, but I think I'm done now. Thank you for watching. Those are my Geekolutions for 2018. Please feel free to leave yours down in the comments. Travelling considered, I don't know how feasible it's going to be for me to achieve them all. Time will tell. So for the first time in 2018, with that, I'll say goodbye. And if there's anything gaming, geek, LGBT or travel related that you'd like me to discuss in a future video, then please leave your suggestions down in the comments. I hope that 2018 is a good year for you, I hope that 2018 is a good year for me, and I hope to see you guys next time. But until then...